Welcome to Crypto AI Predictor. Today, we are stepping into the engine room of the blockchain world. Have you ever wondered why, even with all these new Layer 2 solutions, the crypto world still feels fragmented? Why moving assets between different networks feels like crossing international borders with way too much paperwork? Well, the project we are analyzing today is building the high-speed rail system that connects all these islands. We are talking about Espresso, a project that is solving the single biggest bottleneck in the Ethereum ecosystem. This isn't just another coin. It's a fundamental upgrade to how decentralized networks communicate. Before we dive into the machine learning data and the massive potential for this cycle, make sure to subscribe to the channel to support our mission of bringing you AI-driven insights into the DePIN and infrastructure sectors. Disclaimer: the following content is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not financial, investment, or trading advice. Cryptocurrency markets are highly volatile, and you should always conduct your own research and consult with a professional before making any financial decisions. What is Espresso? To understand Espresso, you first have to understand the problem of sequencers. Right now, every Layer 2 network, like Arbitrum, Optimism, or Base, has its own sequencer. This is the part of the network that decides the order of transactions. Because these sequencers are currently centralized and isolated, it leads to fragmentation, high costs, and security risks. Espresso is the shared sequencer layer. It is a decentralized network that any Layer 2 can plug into. By sharing a sequencer, these different networks can suddenly talk to each other with near-instant speed. This is what we call interoperability. Imagine trying to send a message from a WhatsApp user to an iMessage user. Currently, in crypto, that's hard. Espresso makes it feel like they are all on the same app. It provides fast finality. Transactions are confirmed almost instantly. Decentralization. It removes this single point of failure that most Layer 2s currently have. Shared liquidity. It allows money to flow between networks without the friction of traditional bridging. Why the AI narrative is exploding? You might be asking, why is an infrastructure project like this part of the AI conversation? The answer is simple: data availability and speed. As AI agents begin to execute trades and move data across blockchains, they need a network that is faster and more reliable than what humans currently use. AI doesn't have the patience for a 10-minute bridge transfer. Espresso provides the low-latency environment that AI developers are craving. In the 2026 bull run, the projects that are winning are the ones that provide the picks and shovels for the digital gold mine. Espresso isn't mining the gold. It's building the ultra-fast transport system that moves the gold. This is why our AI models are flagging this specific project as a high-conviction asset. The power of the backing. Espresso isn't just a group of developers in a basement. They have raised over $32 million from the biggest names in the space, including Electric Capital, Greylock, and Sequoia. When you see institutional giants like these putting their capital into a project, it's a signal that the technology is solving a billion-dollar problem. The project has recently launched its mainnet 0, and the data coming off the chain is incredible. The node count is growing, and the number of Layer 2s integrating with the Espresso sequencer is increasing every month. In crypto, integration equals value. The AI price prediction, the final target. Now, let's look at the numbers. Our proprietary AI at Crypto AI Predictor has been running a comparative analysis simulation. We looked at the market cap of other infrastructure giants during their peak bull run phases, projects like Chainlink in 2021 or Celestia in 2024. The AI looks at three main factors. The scarcity factor. How many tokens are being staked by nodes to secure the sequencer? The integration multiplier. How many billions of dollars in transaction volume are flowing through the Espresso layer? The bull market liquidity. How much new money is entering the Ethereum infrastructure sector? When we combine these variables into our deep learning model, the projected growth curve is a steep, upward diagonal. As the general public begins to understand that you cannot have a unified Ethereum without a shared sequencer, the demand for the Espresso token, used for staking and gas, will likely hit a fever pitch. Based on our latest AI simulations for the height of this 2026 bull run, the data points to a massive re-rating of the project's value. Taking into account the projected market cap of the modular blockchain sector, Our AI predicts that Espresso is headed toward a technical price target of 4 during the peak of this cycle. Why the number 4 is a game changer. Reaching the level of 4 would signify that Espresso has officially become the standard for transaction sequencing. At this valuation, Espresso would sit comfortably in the top tier of all blockchain projects, reflecting its role as a vital utility for the entire crypto economy. It's important to remember that infrastructure moves differently than meme coins. It often starts slow as the builders accumulate, but once the utility becomes undeniable, the price action tends to become parabolic. As more and more rollups choose Espresso over their own centralized sequencers, the velocity of the token increases. Conclusion: Espresso is the missing piece of the Ethereum puzzle. It is the project that finally brings unity to a fragmented world. By solving the sequencer problem, it opens the door for a future where blockchain is as fast, cheap, and easy to use as the traditional internet. The 2026 bull run is all about the modular revolution, and Espresso is sitting right at the throne. Keep a close eye on the partnership announcements with major Layer 2 networks, as each new integration is another engine being added to the Espresso rocket.